Hello, guys. My name is Ryan Shred, and this is my review of Batman Begins. So, to begin with everything, I know that wasn't pun intended. The first off, I just love the Dark Knight trilogy. I just love every movie from beginning, the Batman Begins to freaking the Dark Knight Rises. I know some people have their reviews on that, but um, Batman Begins, man, perfect entry to the first origin story to the Batman. I think it was coming off the heels of the just the bad long period of time between Batman and Robin, which is my worst superhero movie ever. I think. Well, I mean, it's probably worse, but to me, opinion wise, I think that's the worst Batman movie, and also I think the worst Superman movie, superhero movie. But anyway, Batman Begins is just the perfect origin story, or a really good origin story for the Batman, and they bring Ra's al Ghul into this, and it's just the way I love the way it was shot. And I was watching the documentary for it, and I didn't realize they used like the same kind of ways he did like in the original Star Wars trilogy, how they had these like kind of like essentially toys, but like how they shot it. And I was like, man, I didn't really. Then you look at it now, it's kind of like, oh wow, I mean, they did a really good job, and just Christopher Nolan brought his A game to this movie, and at the time he was like a real. He was not. He had a couple movies, but like it was pretty good, but no one really was expecting a Christopher Nolan to be doing a Batman movie. I think the agent that usually gives them roles to try out. She said even that that she thought that Christopher Nolan wouldn't do it, but man, did he bring it! I tell you what, and Christian Bale and God for y'all forgive me, I do not remember most of these names, but the one I do remember is Christian Bale, and Christian Bale does an awesome, just awesome time, just enjoying his performance, playing as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And I felt like we got the boast of both worlds, little just good Batman. We got the good taste of Batman and a good taste of Bruce Wayne. And pause. But but basically, this movie for me, it really sits at probably number two. Numbering all the Batman movies. It sits higher than the Batman, um, the Tim Burton Batmans, but like it's higher than that. Like it's Dark Knight, then Batman Begins, and then I guess Dark Knight Rises. And I don't even bring in the animated Batman movies because it's a whole nother ball game. But man, Batman Begins, man, whenever I'm in a like if I've had some bad days, like I'm depressed, like I just put on Batman Begins, and it's more than a Batman movie. It's like the soundtrack is used for like motivational tribute videos you find on YouTube. It's just everything about it, from the score, Hans Zimmer in it, and it's just amazing. I love this movie so much. Like it really is one of those movies where I could watch it all day long. It's just one of those. I mean, it's always played all the time at family, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like it's just I love Batman Begins, and it's always going to have a certain place in my heart, like Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire. But if I had to give this movie a rating, I would give it like a maybe like a 4.7 out of 5 and a real solid 9 out of 10. And I love this movie. I love the Batman Begins. It's just I love it. So that's my review on Batman Begins. And yeah, tell me how you like the movie, if you enjoy it. I know there's a small majority that hates the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, but if you like Batman Begins or you disliked it, let me know down in the comment section. If anything, hit the like button. and please share. This is just me just reviewing these good old classic movies, superhero movies, if you will. So hit the like button and please subscribe to Ryan Shred.